Last time on Dainty Tail and the Mighty Paw.
Why? Was it him? Was it our own fucking...
What? That would be quite the plot twist. Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries.
But he's doing the eyeglasses touch. That means he's the bad guy.
Obviously. Oh.
What was that just now? So in the previous game, you'd have the Sama Stone, or whatever the hell it's called,
Okay.
which was basically half of a yin-yang symbol.
Oh.
And you would use it to find these locks on the accused or whoever you're testifying against, not testifying against, cross-examining, because they're hiding something. So then you have to go through the series of unlocking all the locks with the evidence that you have to force them to tell the truth, which is what I think just happened, but it might be different. I don't know if they're going to still have that that spirit medium magic stuff.
So in the previous games, basically what you're saying is there's kind of like a hint of magic, in a way. Of a
Well,
special
yeah,
power.
because one of the actual cases, multiple of the actual cases, had to do with actually bringing back a spirit from the other side to testify.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there is like medium sort of spirit magic in this series. I said something! Something wrong, Mr. Justice? No, nothing, Your Honor! What to do? Should I press her a little harder? Yeah.
Well, duh.
Miss Orley, you're hiding something!
What are you talking about? You?
What is it? Oh. Is it in the camera?
Me? Quick fingers, Orly? Oh,
That wasn't me.
the defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
That's not his voice.
You're right, that's not his voice. The defense will refrain from baseless accusations.
I have one question for the witness, then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true? Oh, yeah, the victim was seated. Oh, sorry.
Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw it when Rat hit him.
Yeah, she's doing that thing again, that tell that Rat was telling us about.
Oh. I saw it when Rat hit him with my own eyes. I saw it.
What's this weird vibe I'm getting?
I wonder if his sense is like being able to tell when somebody's lying.
Well, that's kind of what the other one was.
Okay. That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice?
Oh, I remember. Oh, this is different.
Huh.
See, she's pretty. Whoa, what's going on? This sensation, it's coming into focus. There, that twitch, it's so clear. It's like I could perceive her habit like I couldn't before.
You can't.
Oh, R.
See it before?
Oh, okay. So they want to have a different play style. I really like this.
Okay.
Miss Orley, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself.
Unaware of what?
Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand.
My neck? So what? What indeed, Justice?
Yeah, he's not going to be able to know.
I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck. I'm sure of it.
A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. I have a theory.
Okay.
I think he is actually Phoenix's son, and that his mother's Maya.
He's a little too... Because isn't Phoenix, right, like 32? That's a little bit...
No, not in that picture. Not in this game, I don't think.
I thought that's what
He already has a daughter, too.
Yeah, but his daughter looks like she's only a couple years old.
It makes me wonder, though. This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us? Oh, shit. Here we go. Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. So what would remind her most of the moment of the crime? Miss Sorley, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this. The weapon? Well, the bottle, then. Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle? The murder weapon! But something doesn't fit! If you were only the witness to the crime, why would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
What's he talking about now?
It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit. Not you.
Oh, sorry.
This is a cross-examination, not a cross-wild conjecture. The witness's habits? They're completely irrelevant.
Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Miss Sorley, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment...
Yes,
Oh my god.
I am knowing nothing.
We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please, and now.
Bah, fine.
Go ahead.
He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there.
That is also wrong. Because he had his phone.
Ah.
He left to go upstairs to do the phone call. You seem uneasy.
You try standing up here.
Her eyes are turning all over the place. I must be getting warm? Tell me after the crime, what was the defendant like?
Well, he must have been stunned by the weight of his crime. He sat in a daze at the table until the cops came.
Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you're going to get out of this witness.
Nope.
So what do you think about her testimony?
I'll tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed.
Flawed.
It's basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence.
What's that?
The phone.
Well, show us the evidence, Mr. Justice. This evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony.
She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that. No. Okay, fine. I don't have to click it again. Stop it. Miss Sorley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states the police were alerted by a report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht Bowl Club. So explain how you... Oh, damn it. When he left the room entirely. Oh, damn. She dropped the fucking lobster!
No!
And it was a lobster. Cool.
Yeah, but also set to auto for some reason.
Ooh. I accidentally pressed F, that's why. There, it's you.
The person who picked up a bottle and swung it that night wasn't the defendant.
Who the fuck was it?
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh,
Cutscene.
memory. Okay. Here we go. They're playing cards. The card is swung. There's spiders on the wall. More cards.
Let's just watch.
You did a cheat.
Check his pockets now. It's gone. The card's gone. You lose. Yeah.
Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to right, and he hit me.
You
You some master of cheating you are!
Yeah. Oh, that's why she's wearing the bandana.
Ah.
She's hiding the wound.
I thought it was the back of her neck because she kept touching her neck.
Well,
When I came to,
The victim was already dead, is that it?
that's why I couldn't reveal who I really was.
it'd be nice if this right here would change colors every time it swapped.
Yeah. If I came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
Hmm.
Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit with the bottle, and I'm imagining all of this.
It appears our prosecution is at its wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, would you think about this turn of events?
Mr. Gavin, sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss Orley a big, fat liar.
What?
3 were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
A motive?
Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouncement of that argument was murder.
Denouement.
Oh, my bad.
Unless that was a typo.
What? I didn't. I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me.
What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
Mr. Wright?
Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin. What are you saying? Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder.
Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder. And the one who swapped the card didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used. A 4th person.
Ha! This theory again! Your fourth person doesn't exist.
Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception.
Who the fuck is it?
Perfect place to catch the real criminal.
I swear if it's Christoph.
The real criminal?
And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. And right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Remember what I said. The 4th person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she wasn't considering the color on the back of the cards.
Right, but how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there's one person here, in our court, who thought those cards were blue.
Yeah, I had that impression too, but why?
Well, Apollo, think you can figure out who it was?
It's not me, I swear!
Who is this 4th person?
Why do I always get to be put on the spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it?
I'm gonna name Christoph.
I mean, should I do it?
Wait, first go to Wright real quick. What? How old is Mr. Wright?
Oh, he's 33. Okay.
Yeah, so I think.
So he's okay. Okay.
Yeah, Apollo would be too old to be his son.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe. Wait, would Mr. Smith have killed himself? No, because he wouldn't be the 4th person.
No, and he wouldn't swap out his. No.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. I guess you could say Gavin.
Do you think she has multiple personality disorder?
No, I don't think so. I would say Gavin. He's like
Okay,
the
let's
least. So here's my reasoning. He's the least sus person here. Therefore, he must be it.
That and he's just too beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well, I can see why the judge likes him.
Fucking
as
gorgeous.
His part-time boyfriend.
Part-time. Let's do it. Oh, please.
As I
No!
Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair.
I was right!
Christoph Gavin, you were the fourth person that night.
But, of course Mr. Gavin knows the color of cards!
How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white.
Oh, shit.
You can't tell which of the cards are blue, the ones on the floor or on the table.
But look! You can see the colors in this photo!
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
Damn.
Oh. Huh.
I was wondering. Oh, fuck. Why would he do that?
Well, Christoph,
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so sudden. Right. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Christoph, you know even I never take a joke this far.
This has gone. This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity. The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder.
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
I'm sorry you have to do so many voices.
Oh, it's okay. I enjoy it.
Okay.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met.
Well, what if they have?
Huh?
There is a possibility after all. They may have met that night before the game started.
What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was saying about... Oh, my God. Let me try that again. Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court.
Oh? The defense would like to request no such thing.
Mr. Gavin.
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss Orley...
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, you know. Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Does the court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fuck you. This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along, and I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
That's who, Justice? You would betray me, your teacher, and very hot gay man?
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. It's about the truth.
Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please.
Oh, God, another one of these. Okay, more.
That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph.
Why is there snow indoors?
Oh,
Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left.
It's the Colombian cocaine, that's why.
Ah. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police.
Well, that's another thing. Like, wouldn't the actual phone call to the police? I'm pretty sure back then it was recorded too.
Oh, 911 calls?
Yeah.
Not in this universe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
apparently.
When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
Uh-oh. Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Boat Club the night of the murder?
Oh, excuse me. I dine with him rather frequently.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will, I had become involved in a murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him. You were planning this all along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial. The only thing I want is the truth. As I did back then, and now. And I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took in your defense. It appears that I was wrong.
Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice?
Sir?
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright, this can't end well. Why can't I have a normal trial?
Nah, I don't trust Mr. Gavin.
Yeah.
He's definitely lying.
Okay, so.
Next time